Amari Cooper and Ezekiel Elliott are both looking for new contracts, but unlike Zeke, Amari has actually shown up to Cowboys training camp here in California. Amari was asked why he's not holding out and said this: different strokes for different folks. I have a 5th-year option coming up to where I get paid a significant amount of money if I play on that. But the running back position, you know, Melvin Gordon is one of my good friends, and he tells me the contract he would play on this year, it's nothing. I haven't really been thinking about my contract situation. I want to be here. I want to be out here running routes. I want to be out here catching balls from Dak because I think it's necessary. And I think it's going to help me achieve what I want to achieve this season. Okay, we're joined by Fox NFL analyst Greg Jennings. Greg, good to have you with us this morning. Who has the better strategy here? Are you going to go with Zeke or Amari?
Better strategy, I'm not going to say who has the better strategy, but whose strategy do I like the most? Sure. Amari Cooper. And I say this because this is what I would do if I were still playing. I would be present and allow my play. And
what if you was running back?
Running back, that's why I'm not going to be against it, what Ezekiel Elliott is doing, because I understand the situation. Amari Cooper is coming. These are players on the same side of the ball coming from two different vantage points. One, your position is reliable in Amari Cooper on your quarterback. The chemistry you develop, the chemistry, the rapport you have with the offense, the coordinator, the other guys that are going to be lining up and running routes and catching those footballs from Dak Prescott. You have to have that timing, that chemistry across the board. Where you look at Ezekiel Elliott, and getting back to Amari Cooper, and he's the new kid on the block. This is his first training camp in Dallas. So I'm going to be there. I'm going to do what I know I need to do to make sure everything stays at ease. And plus, Jerry has already said, we're going to take care of Amari Cooper. We're going to take care of all of our guys. We just don't know how we're going to do it. Getting to Ezekiel Elliott, however, different position. Running back position, the shelf life, the mentality of these guys is different because they understand, okay, look, I'm going to touch the ball 2 times more than what Amari would ever even touch it, possibly even more. And so
3 times when he touch it, double what he's going to be thrown in his direction.
Exactly. And so when I look at that, I have to then say, I don't mind Ezekiel Elliott's stance because he feels I'm the reason why we've been so successful. Is that selfish? Some may say it is, but it's self-value. You have to take advantage of where you are. He's watching all these other running backs take advantage of their striking the iron while the iron is hot. The value of these running backs is high right now. He's one of the top 2 or 3 running backs in the league, so you have to honor him as such. As well as it doesn't take a running back as much timing to get a handoff from a quarterback. It just doesn't. And so when I see this, I would totally side with Amari Cooper because that's who I am as a person, as an individual, as a teammate. I wouldn't want to distract. But at the same time, I respect what Ezekiel Elliott is doing because he's saying, you know what? I'm going to get it done this way.
You want me to go or you want to go?
You can go.
Okay. Amari Cooper hit the nail on the head. Different strokes for different players.
Yes.
For me, I look at Ezekiel Elliott, he understands. Skip, if Ezekiel Elliott comes to camp and he doesn't say a word, do you think the Cowboys will pay him without him making a noise? Absolutely not.
I don't know about that.
I do. Squeaky.
I'm with you there.
When was the last time a player, especially the running back, without now, like you said, now this was an isolated incident with the Rams because the Rams didn't have to do what they did to Todd Gurley. They basically tore that thing up. But the way they do business, if everybody did business like that, Skip, you know what? This guy's been unbelievable. He's been all-pro. He works hard. He shows up, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do all that. But that's not how teams operate. Especially running backs now. And it's not the team's fault, Skip. It's not the player's fault. It's the CBA's fault. Because you got 4 years, I got your service. I got a 5th-year option, and I get 2 years of franchise tag. So I got you for 7 years. The number that I want. I can squeeze all this juice out of you. You ain't got nothing. You out here limping around. Nah, we good. And that's what the Steelers tried to do to Le'Veon Bell. He said, nah, I ain't gonna let y'all do that. Y'all put 400+ carries on me last year. You'll never get another 400 unless you give me what I want. Skip, the thing is, you look at Zeke is almost 1,000 carries. Let me ask you, he's 1,000 carries into his career. Do you think Amari Cooper's taking 1,000 hits? Absolutely not.
More dangerous hits? Absolutely so.
Skip.
You just do at your position.
No.
At the receiver position?
No.
You're more exposed, but you're not getting hit by 300+ guys weighing 2 times more
You're
your
just
weight.
leaving your feet off balance and get blindside smashed.
But that might happen a game. That might happen. You might be in that position, Skip, maybe once a game. Maybe twice.
Not even once a game.
But Zeke, we know Zeke gonna take 17 hits per game. That's a given. Because he's not carrying the ball less than 17 times.
He might look for 10 of them.
Okay, he's running the contact.
Yeah.
So guess what? In the process of running into a guy, I need to grab the bag and run to the bank also. So, Skip, I got no problem with the way each guy's handling it the way they see fit, because I believe each guy's handling it, as Greg said, that fits their personality. Zeke knows in order for me to get my payday, I'm going to have to threaten to hold this thing up because they know this train go. Because, Skip, if they didn't think Zeke was that valuable, they wouldn't even be. Look how the Chargers are addressing Melvin Gordon. We love to have Melvin here. Even Phillip Rivers said, yeah, well, we love to have Melvin, but the guys we got here look pretty dang good. Hey, Lynn, who I play with, say, hey, we like Melvin and hopefully it gets taken care of, but we going on what we got. They know that train. Hey, if you want to ride, if Dallas Cowboys want to ride the train, I don't know if Amtrak goes to Miami. But if you want to go to Miami, you better have 21 on there conducting that thing. Because if you don't, Skip Bayless, guess what? I'm going to get me 5 cases.
So, allow me to say that I love and respect what Amari Cooper is doing versus what Zeke is doing, because I love and respect what Amari is made of, and occasionally I wonder about what Zeke is made of.
You know that man made us.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've been covering this game for a long, long time, and I was taught early on, even back to the 1970s, that holdouts usually do more harm than good. It can set you up to get hurt early in the year because you're not quite up to speed physically. You just haven't had any camp hits or preseason hits at all. And I go back to that age-old expression that you can catch more flies with honey than vinegar, and sometimes you can catch more dollars. Because I remind you, those offensive linemen all got big paydays from Jerry Jones. Did they hold out for those paydays? No. Did Marcus Lawrence hold out for his payday? No.
They just rewarded them, Skip.
Okay.
If they just say, hey, Zeke, this is what we got for you. We got Todd Gurley money. Zeke could have been there. And I ain't trying to catch flies. I don't want no flies.
Jerry Jones really well. And one thing I do know about him is he has a big ego and huge stubborn pride. And if you push that man too far, even if Super Bowl is hanging in the balance, if you push too far, he will push back. Jimmy Johnson, once upon a time, pushed him too far. He insulted him once too many times behind the scenes in front of assistant coaches and front office personnel. And after a while, Jerry said, you know what? I'm still the boss here. You're fired. Well, you just fired a coach. You just won back-to-back Super Bowls. I'm just warning you that if you push too far and too hard and you make it personal on any front, you're asking for it, because this man is a billionaire.
And when did he push back? After when? After he won them Super Bowls. And you see, you keep saying you catch more flies with you catch
honey
more
and vinegar.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. Because right now, Zeke say, I'm catching flies with boo-boo, because it's a boo-boo contract you got me playing on. Give me Todd Gurley money, and I'll come to camp. As simple as that.
Okay, just remember what Amari has been through that Zeke has not. Amari got stuck in NFL hell for at least 1 year, almost 2 years, with John Gruden, who did not care for Amari for whatever reason, didn't like his motor.
His personality, he don't have that fire and passion. He used to fire and passion guys.
And I think Amari had a hard time getting up in the morning, getting ready to go to work.
You had to go down there yelling and screaming.
He went from NFL hell to Dak Prescott heaven because they clicked and connected right away. So